how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. What have you been up to?
Met my cat this morning. Went out for a walk. And then played some baseball yesterday.
Cool. Do you do that a lot? Like baseball?
Sometimes I go to the vending machine, order snacks, and then eat the snacks.
Alright. What kind of snacks do you like?
Just Oreo. Only Oreo. But then sometimes popcorn. Then if not popcorn, maybe just butter. Butter milk. That's all I take.
Like butter soft?
Butter. And then maybe chips, salsa. Alone. Just salsa. And then sometimes I play football. Sometimes with people, sometimes without. Sometimes I'm at work. Then I go for a walk.
Nice. Is that what you usually do on the weekends?
During the week, I like to go to work. And then sometimes I go to bed. But sometimes I don't go to bed. All depends what's on Netflix.
Cool. You know, I saw a cool Netflix show. It's called The Crown. It's about Queen Elizabeth. I really like it. It's kind of neat. You might like it.
Yeah, with my cat, it's black and white. So sometimes I put my cat instead. So maybe sometimes I don't watch Netflix. But it's okay. Because sometimes I watch HBO. And that's okay too. But then I don't watch it.
Okay. So you have all three of those streaming services? Or TV?
I go for walks sometimes. And then if I don't go for a walk, sometimes I go fishing. I never catch it.
So how's work going? Got that big project due on Monday.
Yeah, my cat doesn't like dogs too much. So sometimes she just stays by herself, like under the bed. Or sometimes she hides in the tree and I have to call the fire department to get it down. And then they keep telling me that we're not going to keep getting your cat, but they keep getting my cat, so it's okay.
That's good. Yeah. All right. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you around the office.
Okay.
Bye.
The client, Anthony, was observed in an open, simulated situation by an occupational therapist. At this point, we are now going to show you how he was rated in his physicality, his information exchange, and his relations domains.
The first skill that Anthony is observed on is gazes. Gazes is when you use your eyes to communicate and interact with your social partner. Anthony was given a rating of 2. This means that he shows ineffective gazing ability, which impacts ongoing social action. Anthony did not make appropriate eye contact, or he avoided the eyes of his social partner. The next skill that Anthony was rated on was orients. Orients is when a person directs his body in relation to the others, and or the common occupational forms. Anthony was given a rating of 4 because he does turn towards his social partner in an appropriate manner. The next skill is postures. Postures is using your body language in an appropriate manner. Anthony was given a rating of 3, which means he has questionable ability posturing. However, there is no disruption in ongoing social action. Anthony looks uncomfortable in his seated position, and it may have disrupted some of the social cues.
Now we're going to take a look at the information exchange domain. The first skill that we're going to focus on is articulates. In this skill, we rated Anthony with a 4, readily and consistently articulates, which supports ongoing social action. He was able to produce clear and understandable speech in order to keep the conversation going. Now we're going to focus on asks, which requests factual or personal information relevant to a common occupational form and or social action. In this skill, Anthony was rated a 1, which is a deficit in ability asking, which causes an unacceptable delay or breakdown in social action. Although the time warranted for a question to be asked, Anthony was unable to do so. The final skill we're going to look at in this domain is shares. Sharing is where you give out factual or personal information. In this scale, Anthony was rated a 2, ineffective sharing ability that impacts ongoing social action. There was a delay in sharing or fail to share factual information which impacted that social action.
The next domain is relations. The first skill that Anthony was rated on was conforms. He was given a rating of 4 because he followed implicit and explicit social norms. This means he was readily and consistently conforms, which supports ongoing social action, and he was displaying non-offensive behavior. The last skill Anthony was graded on was focuses. This is where you can direct conversation and behavior to ongoing social action. Anthony was given a rating of 2. This means that he had ineffective focusing ability, which impacts the social action. Anthony was drifting from topic to topic, and he does not return to the previous conversation or answer the questions asked. Once the assessment is completed, the occupational therapist can use the data to create a treatment plan or follow up with the client on their social interaction and communication skills.